Here.
Hello?
Have you checked the children?
They're all hot,
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Here's Gingy.
Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. Gentlemen, I am pain.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? I think it's in trouble.
Julie, this guy, if he can't take a joke, he stinks.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
Gore Readings, Flesh Wound Radio freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Flesh Wound Radio. I am Dan, your horror man, joined as always by the OG Whovian himself, Todd Loya, and Pugs Dread of the Horrified. Our Brock is in the house. Gentlemen, how goes the evening?
What up, y'all?
All goes well. There we go.
Cool,
all's good.
Awesome. Well, Pugs, how's your week been? Todd's boring. He never has anything going on. How are you doing? What's up?
My week has been super busy, so I couldn't fit everything in. So it's kind of sucked, but I get a 4-day weekend this weekend, so shit's looking up. Shit's coming up. HIV positive.
Sweet. Going to see the Midsummer director's cut, I take it.
You bet your ass. Saturday night, I know some of you guys are going to see it Friday. Jealous. But I'm going to go see Korn and Alice in Chains up in Louisiana. So it's got to
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got my
opening for
message.
Korn?
I think I'm gonna have to go Friday now too, because I forgot I'm supposed to be doing some work on Saturday.
I saw. Bastard. That's all right.
I know. I'm still trying to move shit around.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun. I'm doing pretty good. Been getting heavy into Halloween now, which is nice. I finished the inside decorating mostly yesterday.
Did you get up in that little Sam?
Yeah, I got the Sam, the hanging Sam from Trick or Treat at Spirit.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
It looks good, actually. I'm glad I didn't talk myself out of getting it, because pretty much anything Sam-related disappears. It's always a hot ticket. So, yeah, I got that. They didn't have everything out yet. I was lucky, I think, to have one of the first spirits opened. I want to get this torso zombie to hang up. So, yeah, that and the fucking Camp Crystal Lake wooden sign that still pisses me off because it's got to say Friday the 13th on it at the bottom. I just wish they just stuck that on the back so it was, you know.
Why don't you just repaint it? Customize it.
I can't paint worth a shit, but I guess I could probably find a way to. I don't know. It's a little awkward. I'm not sure if I did that, if I'd kind of ruin it, but.
Well,
yeah.
You should try, Dan, and we're going to send kids covered in spaghetti sauce.
Fuck
spaghetti
that,
game.
God. That's fucked up,
yeah.
God. Do you know how hard it was, and we'll talk about it tonight, to watch one of our movies where the lead character is constantly, like, covered in food? I had to look down a couple times. No pun intended.
Okay. Damn it. Okay, when you guys talk about that movie, I'm going to put it on silent and just let me know when you're coming back. I'll come back.
That's cool. We can
Well, no, I was gonna say, because I was gonna say we can hit it before the break, so Pugs can
That's fine.
go quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll hit it right
That
before
works.
break.
Yeah, you do need to see it. I know you didn't get it in for the show, but you've still got to see it. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's it. You're lucky. You already got to the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. I haven't gotten that yet.
It was the new one.
The pumpkin.
The cold
oh, really?
cream.
What's different?
It's like there's a cold cream on top of it. It's cream that tastes like pumpkin. Dude, it's fucking good. It's just like pumpkin pie and coffee mixed together. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, nice. All right, yeah, that's on my list for the weekend. That and the pumpkin pie blizzard at Dairy Queen. And I think we have here in the South a local ice cream place that does like a really fucking sweet like pumpkin spice ice cream. So yeah, no, it's the season now. I'm happy. I'm peppy.
My inner white girl can't even. I love it.
Fun and Todd's for the pumpkin spice latte,
What?
Todd. I mean, come on. You take the ball gag off. You let her experience that. Even you're not that cold.
Nah. If I can't have it, they can't either.
You can't have a pumpkin spice latte?
Caffeine,
It's
right?
got caffeine in it. Yep.
Oh, you can't. So, like, you're even that then. All right.
We
Well,
do
that
this
makes sense to this shit.
We do this every time, Dan. Ugh. No caffeine.
Well, now I can fuck with you. You'll be getting a lot of selfies of me enjoying that goodness.
See what it is? I don't like. It doesn't bother me, so okay.
It's delicious, Todd.
What?
More for me.
Fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it's awesome. When I'm down there in LA, we'll just get one and you can watch me eat it in the car. It'll be awesome. But anyways, it's good that we have our Batman expert on, because I literally just before showtime watched the new Joker trailer, and normally I don't get too excited about the comic book stuff, but I am very excited for this movie. Definitely looks, more like a serial killer flick, and my only hope is that we at least get to see Joker kill at least two hookers. At least two. I feel like it's got to happen. It's got an R rating.
So Dan's already
no
said
reason.
it. So I'm just gonna give you. Dan's gonna hate it now because it's not gonna happen, and he's gonna not be happy.
I thought he just wanted some more titties like normal. So I was like, I think we're gonna be okay.
Hey, Joker can cut the lead actress's top off, and we can get some titties. If you're gonna be R-rated, be R-rated. Come on, can you imagine?
That doesn't mean.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem in this case, sir.
Oh, you think we're gonna get tits?
I think we will get
Well,
tits.
I'm sure.
I do.
Okay.
Well,
here's more
there's
insight.
one easy way to find out, but.
Come on, kid. Is it not going to be awesome if Joaquin is sitting on the subway, talking about the filthy horrors of Gotham and how he's got to clean up the streets? Come on.
Well, he's
that
not
would
a
be
vigilante.
epic.
No,
He's not, but maybe they made fun of his dick or something. Yeah, I mean, maybe pick one up.
There's a Joker story by I forgot the guy's first name, but his last name's Azzarello. Joker actually rapes a girl as punishment to one of his goons. I think he'd dig it.
Wait, is punishment for one of his goons?
Yeah, one of his goons fucked up, and he had to be in the car while he watched the Joker rape his girlfriend. I'll send you the stills.
That sounds like cuck porn.
The guy didn't like it.
That he uses tears as lubricant or something?
Well, they didn't get into too graphic detail. Clear rape. I was like, right on, Joker. They had a lot of he got a lot of flack for that, but he's a Joker. He knows what he wants. So I think they put that in the fucking movie where he's looking for somebody that'd be awesome. Wait to smile on that face.
Well, what do you think in general? I mean, I haven't read articles. I'm just going by the trailers. The first trailer seemed to portray him as fairly sympathetic to a sympathetic monster, I guess I should say. What do you think so far? Where does this rank in terms of excitement for you?
This is a 10, almost all the way to 11. 'Cause this looks like it's Joker and Maniac rolled into one. Like, again, this feels like Maniac. A lot of people are saying Taxi Driver and the teen comedy, which I understand because they take direct fucking from those movies. But this just feels dirty. I'm all in. I hope it gets. I really hope it's fucking filthy. Like the good time.
Yeah. Yes.
What's with the kind of borderline misshapen body that he seems to have, or is that just? I don't know. There's like a poor part of that.
Joker's usually like skinny and gangly. The Joker, he's usually like skinny and all gangly and shit. So I think that's just an aesthetic choice.
Okay, I thought they gave him like some sort of spinal disease. Maybe I was reading into it. It seemed like true.
His mother in the movie looks tied to like a hospital bed. So I don't know.
You know who plays the mother, don't you?
Conway, Francis, whatever the fuck. Francis Conway? Francis, whatever the hell her name is?
Yeah, American Horror Story, 6 Feet Under. I'm kind of excited about that casting.
What's her last name?
It's Francis Conway or Conroy? I know her. I should know. I've watched her in like a thousand things, but
she's fantastic. She's great. She's fantastic.
Yeah. Now, like, here's my question for you too: is there? Because I know this isn't a Batman story. I mean, is there a quote-unquote hero or foil to Joker in this, or is it just going to be a complete, character study of a psychopath?
It looks like Thomas Wayne actually might be the bad guy, which is Batman's father, in the or at least like the antagonist to Joker's protagonist. But even then, it's just a weird scenario since Joker is a bad guy. But Bruce Wayne is in it. He's just a child. I don't know, maybe like in the 89 movie, at the end of this movie, Joker ended up murdering Thomas Wayne. And then, boom, we get Batman.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I am excited, actually, for this one.
This is all a brand new fucking story, and I'm just excited that I don't know exactly what's going on, and I can go in and just enjoy the hell out of it, because there's no way this movie's going to suck. You got it looks awesome.
Yeah. Now, isn't that out when I'm down there, Todd, or does that come out right before?
It comes out October 4th.
I want to say it comes out. Yeah.
4th? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that'll be right before then. But, yeah. No,
I've already seen it a couple times by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking of that.
If this Joker just hops on a fucking Batmobile and just shotgun blasts somebody through a window. Shotgun blast
Hey, if it's standalone, wouldn't that be really funny if he just like kills like baby Batman at the end of the movie?
Amazing. Fucking amazing. You know how I can't crap. I love Batman, but like that, I wouldn't see that coming. Fucking do it.
Right.
Yeah, fuck it. It's a one-off.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, aren't they trying to do a DC Dark out of this now too?
This would be the one, like what is it, DC Black Label? But
is that
I don't know
like
what that? The Black Label's for the comics. But yeah, they're trying to do something.
Maybe that's the best way. I always preferred DC. I mean, I'm not a comic geek, but I always preferred DC because it was a little darker, which is ironic that the movies really haven't, been as successful as Marvel, outside of Batman.
I have to strongly disagree with that. The only one that was dark was Batman.
Yeah, Man of Steel is pretty dark for it being a Superman movie, and I love that.
No. He's talking about the comics. He said,
yeah, no, in general. DC was always...
Yeah, then...
Not Superman
always
so much.
Light, Kitty Fair, other than Batman. Superman's light, Aquaman's light, Wonder Woman's light, fucking...
Lobo's not light.
Okay.
I will say that DC's a little more adult-orientated, even in kid-friendly. Maybe teen-friendly. I don't know. I read it all. I fucking love everything.
Yeah, I
can't read it. Batman just like everybody else.
Yeah, I see it's too dark.
Whoa. I'm going to have to stop Pugs right there because he just said fuck the greatest ever, and that's Howard the Duck.
Withstanding a certain few, yeah, Howard the Duck is amazing and he's the best of all time.
Do you already have the steel? Do you already have the Steelbook pre-ordered?
I think I do. I got to double check. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. All right, so I just saw that the Howard the Duck Steelbook is coming. If
we get another Howard the Duck, he has got to fuck Leah Thompson on camera. I want to see those cougar titties flopping as the Duck motorboats them. They've got to make good on that shit.
And this is why we don't let Dan out of the house that often.
Come on, Todd. You want to see Leah Thompson get fucked by the Duck. Don't even lie.
Yeah, maybe 30 years ago. I don't want to see her old ass taking Duck D now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there you go, Pug.
Well,
he's a duck. He may have no concept of age.
Okay.
Whack loose.
She's...
Come on, Todd. Yeah, we get an automatic 5 for that alone from us and you know it.
Okay.
You want to see the instead of? I mean, I know they can't actually show him come, but wouldn't it be funny if you just get the O face and you see like feathers like hit her titties in slow motion?
He comes yoke.
There you go.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
I probably should have done that earlier.
Yoke hitting the titties in slow mo.
We get it. Talk about how the fucking semen on.
If you're letting your children listen to us, you are horrible, horrible parents, and we apologize for nothing. Yoke cum shot. There you
hilarious,
go.
Though? They're listening to us right now as they molest their kid.
Oh, that got dark.
Dan has to put his junk away. He has to stop jerking off. Made him lose his erection.
Your cum shot was funny. Now you just took it to a dark place, Bugs. Now it's just sad. Everybody listening
why is it got to be
like
dark?
Crying.
Bugs?
Well, I'm just saying, somebody probably was like wanking it to my sexy voice, and then that just like was a boner killer. I mean, come on.
Infant child. Like, who are you to judge?
Flicking the bean, you know. Just saying, somebody's done it at some point. Somebody has. Somebody's flicking the bean right now. You know, getting some yolk, lubing up the old, the old D there with the yolk. Yolk probably would make good lubricant. I don't know if you get like some kind of an infection though from doing it. If somebody does it, let us know. Like if you got like a wicked rash the next day. But anyways, yes. Yeah, flesh. When Pugs is on, just consider it a Flesh Wound After Dark show. But anyways, on that, I'm going to look up. I bet there is yolk in some porno somewhere. I will find it. Last night we were sharing some porn back and forth that was pretty fucked up. So we'll find it. I know it has to exist. Somebody.
Kitty porn? You said it was pretty fucked up.
No, it was fucked up, but yeah, regards to one of our movies tonight. Well, it wasn't really porn. It was pictures. But yeah, no, that was pretty funny. But I'm going to find yolk now. During the break, you know what I'll be doing.
In the courtroom, you'll get slaughtered. I played the fifth
on episode 200, whatever we're at now, you were talking about yolk porn and using yolk as lubricant. It's like, God damn it, I am a good man. Better write it down. Todd's going to be in the most trouble, though, because, yeah, we've called Todd, like, everything, every horrible name in the book. But anyway, let's talk some movies. We've already scared anybody with, common decency away. So let's talk some movies. Oh, we still got a few. All right, let's kick it off with our graphic photo movie of the evening, and that is Camp Wedding, which is a brand new film, just come to DVD and Blu-ray from Gravitas Ventures, from writer-director Greg Emitas. And this one, Maya's wedding party is not too keen on transforming a dilapidated summer camp into the wedding venue of her dreams. When people begin disappearing in the middle of the night, that doesn't help either. Little short description there. Pugs, I know you didn't get to this one, but I'm very curious to talk about this because it was different. Todd, what did you think of Camp Wedding?
I liked it quite a bit. I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get what was going on, well, till the reveal. I try not to give a lot away. I thought it was going to be just more of a regular slasher, but it was I guess it follows the traditional format, and then it gets kind of weird. But I like the fact that it got a little weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I feel like this one, this is weird because it is a very clever film. It only kind of barely qualifies as a horror film. It's more, I don't know, I would definitely go into this one thinking horror parody and more specifically kind of just a parody, a satire on just the social media obsessed humanity that we have today. It's very kind of a Sex in the City-esque humor to it. It's you could even compare it to a degree to like a Tucker and Dale sort of format where, you know, there's a lot of interesting reactions to different things that sort of set the story in motion. A lot of cases of mistaken intent and what have you. It's very clever. Now, I can't say I love it. I think you might like it a little bit more. I can't. It wasn't a film that ever like truly made me laugh. Yet I do recognize that it is clever, and I think there's going to be other people that might like it a little bit more. If you're looking for a sleepaway camp style slasher or just any kind of camp-themed slasher movie, you will be disappointed. This is very low on blood. Again, I'm dancing around. There is a lot to it, and I don't want to, give this away because, that's the only real fun in watching it. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more horror in this, a little bit more blood. Instead, it's basically a quirky comedy that probably only even earns the horror tag towards the very end, and barely. Yeah, I was very curious. You know, I watched this one, and I was just thinking, I have no idea. I have no clue. Todd might fucking hate it, or he might fucking love it. I had no idea. So you're in the like it camp then.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, I have to give credit where credit is due. The script was pretty cool. Yeah, I like the whole, first scene with that teddy bear and how that all kind of, comes together. You notice, Todd, I didn't complain about there not being any titties because it really wasn't like a horror.
But by just bringing it up, you kind of did.
But I wasn't complaining. I wasn't complaining.
What?
I wasn't complaining. If you're, there was opportunity for it, but
There we go. Now he complained about it. Nobody just says anything, Dan.
Well,
it was passive.
No, I just
aggressive.
did. Yeah, like give me my titties, goddammit. I guess you don't have to show me the titties. I guess I'll just waste my $10. There you go. That's passive-aggressive titty complaining, God. But yeah. But no, I'm not sorry that I picked this one up. It's not one I'm going to probably watch again anytime soon. But credit where credit is due. I don't feel I'm quite the audience for it. I feel, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way or anything. I kind of feel like this one would be really popular with like teen girls. 'Cause it's fairly clean for the most part, and you, Todd, apparently.
Here's the thing. I don't even think you need to say teen girls. I think you just mean the audience it was meant for, because even they're not used to fucking titties in their movies anymore. Yeah.
But you get what I mean. So, like it's, but it is marketed more as a slasher, though. Funny slasher, but slasher nonetheless.
By marketing, you mean you looked at the cover and didn't do any research?
Well, you look at it, even the description, Todd. You're kind of expecting more of a slasher there. That'd be what I would have expecting. A funny slasher.
Okay.
Todd's having an OCD comment. So what do you rate it, Todd?
I give it a 3. I had fun with it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Ironically, I'm giving it a 3 too. I can't give it an average rating because I definitely feel it was much better. See, again, I think it was better made even than I expected. It was just a different movie. So if you're in the mood for, like I said, I mean, I hate throwing out Tucker and Dale because that, I think, is a fantastic movie, but kind of somewhat similar of a story. Not exactly, but I think, and yeah, if you kind of like the Sex and the City-esque humor, more for millennials. I don't know. Am I good on that,
Sex
Todd?
and the City humor? No,
kind of,
I don't
think
so. The wife made. I don't understand that reference at all. So
you've got
Dan is making this
there.
So a lot of characters means it's Sex in the City. I have no idea what Dan's talking about.
Friend.
I really don't.
You've got the neurotic chick. I don't know, Todd. I haven't watched the Sex in the City. I watched it for Kim Cattrall. I had to see her naked. Goddamn horse face that didn't show any titties. 7 seasons, goddamn it, no titties.
We love horse face in Hocus Pocus. I'm just saying.
There you go. See, she needs to be in the witch gear, and then you want to see the titties. Hashtag show us those horse titties. Sex in the City, what are they on, 4 or 3 for the movies? Hashtag show us the horse titties.
Drop those out.
There you go. If I were on the Twitter, do you think she'd unfollow me if I started a show us the horse titties campaign?
You would get blocked.
Well, anyway, 3 stars. Not really for me, but I do think it's actually a good movie. Don't expectations.
Got it.
There you go. Yeah, no titties, not a lot of gore. So yeah, other than that, pretty good. All right. So from a camp wedding to a Scarface gimp. This is one that it's been requested on Blu-ray for a very long time, and it's finally the 1980 film from director William Friedkin, Cruising, new from Arrow Blu-ray. And for those of you unfamiliar, because I know this one caused quite of a stir back in the day, but it's not one of the more well-known Pacino flicks, I feel. And from the back cover, Academy Award winner William Friedkin directs Al Pacino as an undercover cop pitched into New York's seedy underbelly in Cruising. Available for the first time on Blu-ray and a brand new director-approved transfer. New York is caught in the grip of a sadistic serial killer who is preying on the patrons of the city's underground bars. Captain Edelson tasks young rookie Steve Burns, played by Pacino, with infiltrating the S&M subculture to try and lure the killer out of the shadows. But as he immerses himself deeper and deeper into the underworld, Steve risks losing his own identity in the process. Taking the premise and title from reporter Gerald Walker's novel, Cruising was the subject of great controversy at the time of its release and remains a challenging and remarkable movie to this day, with Pacino's haunted lead performance as its magnetic centerpiece. All right, so this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Pugs, a first-time viewing for you, so I'm kind of curious to get your take on Cruising.
All right. So I thought I had seen this before, and I may have, like, on TV or something. I don't know. But some scenes look familiar, but I didn't remember a goddamn thing other than images, so even then it could have just been, like, clips. William Friedkin is a master of his craft. I will start by boldly saying that. Al Pacino, it's fucking Al Pacino. And this is back in the day where he gave a shit. So, he was fucking awesome. I totally fucking flipped my shit when Maniac popped up. Spinell.
Yeah.
Like, this and he's awesome in it.
He's going to blow some dudes and blow some dudes' heads off. Go get them. One of those fucking tight story, fucking. I understand that this movie had like a bunch of backlash, saying that it's like meaning against like homosexuals. I didn't. They were being attacked by a serial killer. What was so demeaning? Like, shit has to be brought to light. They're not going to investigate if they're fucking gay. Don't be assholes. Anyway, I love the neighbor dude. He was awesome. Overall, though, this movie's freaking rad. I loved it. I have to see it again, though, because I do not understand the ending. And I don't know if we're going to spoil it, but there's a certain look that we get after something happened. Once we knew everything that was going on, and I was just like, what does that mean? I need to find out. I haven't researched it yet. I don't want to watch it again.
I haven't.
You have a theory?
Yeah, I have an answer.
Is it?
I think it's actually pretty obvious to me what that meant there at the end. I don't want. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to spoil the movie because this one again. we're not reviewing Scarface, so this isn't one that, despite, being decades old. Yeah, there's a lot of people who haven't seen it. But, yeah, it probably is worth watching again because I think it's
to
I
me,
don't know if I would
goes
say this.
One of three ways. I won't say anything. We can talk off air if you want, because I don't want to ruin it for everybody either. But Todd, what do you think? I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, this is one I've been personally waiting for on Blu-ray for forever. I'm a big fan of this one. Yeah, I mean, Spinell's going to make me love it even if it was crappy, but but it is. It's awesome. And this is, I know it's often cited, I do agree with it, that it's close as we get to a Pacino slasher film. I mean, it does have that kind of vibe. I mean, does it help?
Cobra.
What?
Also, it felt like Cobra too.
Yeah,
but like
this would make an awesome double feature with Cobra.
Fuck yeah, do it.
Cobra's also probably my favorite Stallone movie too, or damn near one of them. Yeah, I know there's just something about this, and even I mean, I know some people are. I know the biggest issue when this was first released was there was dealing with a lot of homophobia, but I mean, if you get past that, if you whatever, it's a really good movie, and it's always just been there. It seems like it's getting discovered more lately, but yeah, it's.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's just damn. Yeah.
What other movie can you see Scarface walking into a bar and ordering a drink while a guy right across from him, dressed as Demolition, is getting his salad tossed? I mean, come on. You don't see that in Godfather.
The side story.
Oh, wow.
He meets his fucking husband or his future boyfriend from Dog Day Afternoon. If anybody has seen Dog Day Afternoon, you guys really do. What the
fuck forever.
It's good.
I was gonna say we nearly in this one we nearly see Scarface get butt fucked. He was fairly lucky there. Luckier than Ving Rhames was.
Spoilers, like, you came too soon. I'm like, you can't use those words in this situation.
There are some funny moments too. I think for a lot of people that haven't seen this, you will. I don't want to say. I mean, this movie's not a funny movie. It's about a serial killer, but. Like Paul Sorvino, for example. I feel like there's probably a lot of people listening to this show right now, some of you younger listeners, that might know Paul Sorvino from Repo, the Genetic Opera, and might, like, I don't know, spit your Monster or whatever you're drinking out when he actually delivers the line to Pacino, "Have you ever had your cock sucked by a man?" That was so funny, and then Pacino's reaction to it was, no. Was there no? I guess this is 1980. There wasn't like an HR anymore. There wasn't an HR at that point because I feel like you get in trouble for that now.
Well, yeah, you get in trouble for everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an Epstein line right there. You know,
he wasn't asking
before.
He's never asked.
Oh, and Karen Allen, pre-Raiders. She was looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Pacino made her, like, dress up as, like, Demolition Axe? Got a little too deep.
I think that's Dan's only thing to S&M, like, is Demolition. Is this like a thing, Dan?
Come on, Todd. You go to a dungeon, you guarantee they're going to play the Demolition theme at some point. I mean, come on.
If you're hosting, yeah.
Is that what?
Dan.
Is that why the WWE lost its rights to the song?
Probably, yeah. I was going to say. I think the bondage community, BDSM community, definitely owns the right to Demolition. I mean, come on.
With their permission. Sure.
And you know what's funny about this movie, too? Like, I kind of get the I understand the protests, but at the same time, this wasn't, like, portraying the entire gay community. I mean, this was portraying the gay community that frequented, you know, basically, essentially, a sex club.
A subculture, like a dom and subculture of the gay community.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hashtag
And,
not
I
all
mean,
homos.
Huh?
Hashtag not all homos.
Yeah.
Not all Muslims.
It was a small group of gay people. Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing too. You could have almost changed this up and not even focused on the gays.
Yeah, they looked like they were having a good time.
Yeah, it could just been S&M Club.
Yeah.
The Blue Oyster from Police Academy.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
there you go.
One night.
They just wanted to dance.
I'm surprised that hasn't become a pop-up bar.
The Blue Oyster.
They got everything else pop-up. I'm surprised there hasn't been a Blue Oyster pop-up.
We should do that, Todd. There is money to be made. I will look into it.
Todd's got his tool gear. Todd, just go in there and just start dancing with random people. Todd, break out the tool gear. Go dance with random people.
Okay, I heard
Blue
you.
Oyster. It's got to happen, Todd. It's got to happen, Todd. You know you got that gear. You're looking at it right now. You're just ready to zip the mask zipper up and go out there.
What are you talking about?
Dan,
I'm wearing that shit right now.
It's just unzipped. But then, if he goes just a tool, hellbound, are you going to be his gimp belly? You better. He'll let you wear the hat.
I don't know.
You can wear the hat.
I don't know. You can't wear that. It's not a S&M hat. It's an adventurer hat.
It's leather, right?
Well.
Damn, he schooled you.
Yeah. Not black leather.
Don't be
partially,
racist.
But it's not black leather.
Yeah, Jesus. You called him out on that
one. Have you ever seen a gimp in, like, blue leather, Todd? I mean, come on. It doesn't look right. It's got to be black leather. Black is beautiful, Todd. It's got to be black. You have Tool come back and he's got, like, a fucking aqua, like, gear. It's not going to work. Homeless Jimmy isn't going to fear rainbow leather Tool.
He will once he whips
well,
up.
Homeless Jimmy's not going to.
Dildo. He had a hard time holding the red one.
This is true.
I think that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan, I think we come out of LA. That'd be awesome.
There's a lot of those clubs. Atlanta's, like, the Atlanta area, I should say, is, I mean, God, there's, there's Trapeze, there's, 1753. There's like 5 or 6. Huh?
How many are you allowed back into, and how many have you got kicked out of?
Yeah, most of them. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, there's a lot. The Loft's more swingers. But yeah, there's a lot of those places around here. Probably more in California, though. Todd, which ones do you go to in California?
None.
I went to
married.
Bondage Ball. That was fun.
You can still go, Todd. It's not cheating, like,
why?
Whipping somebody.
There's one out here around 4th of July called Bondage Ball. I said 1 year, but I got 2 or 3. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
There you go. See, Todd, you're square, you're old.
Todd, if you want to go next year, let me know. We'll go. You don't have to do anything. You can
All
watch.
right. I know. I just go to stuff with my wife.
Like, I just don't want to have that conversation. She can come around the holiday.
Just show up, Todd, and just in your assless chaps, and it's like, honey, we're going out to dinner. Don't say a word. Just we're going to dinner. Don't say a word. And see. I don't know. Would she just go with you, or would she question the chaps?
Oh, no. She'd question, why are we going out to dinner?
Oh.
So the chaps are non-issue.
Yeah, that's right.
Non-issue.
All right. Well, anyways. So, yeah, it's tough. I mean, Pacino, you can't deny his resume. I mean, probably at least 20 genuine classics if you go down his resume. Not a lot of shit. Even to this day, Pacino doesn't,
William Friedkin. Let's praise
there's
him.
one or two.
William Friedkin.
Huh?
William Friedkin can tell
Yes.
a motherfucking story. He's one of the best.
Bug.
Yeah.
I love Bug. So underrated.
Oh, Bug is amazing. I get in arguments all the time about that movie. Cause sometimes, well, it's kind of a comedy too, but like, I don't want to get into it here, but some people are fucking stupid and they don't like the movie because it's too funny at times. Like, it's fucking dumb. Fucking dumb.
A lot of people don't get Bug in general.
Stupid.
Yeah, but it is a great film. Not on Blu-ray yet. Needs to be. I think Arrow, Bug, Blu-ray, make it happen. So, Cruising, I don't consider it his best film by any means, but it's a pretty brave film for the time. It's certainly interesting. James Remar just coming off of The Warriors at this point. That was cool seeing. I totally forgot he was even in it. It'll be interesting to see if you haven't watched this, what you think of it now. I don't think it's a homophobic movie, really. Again, like I said, a specific group of the gay community, a lot of whom were actually used in the movie. That wasn't all actors you were seeing. One thing I did forget about this, I didn't see any actual XXX content. I used to think that there were some shots in this where you actually, see some, at least some BJ action in the background. I don't believe there's any of that. Huh?
It might be on the cutting room floor because isn't there like 40 minutes of like, unused footage?
It could be. Yes, that's true. I actually thought it actually had. I didn't think it was. I didn't remember it being like Caligula level where you have like lesbos going at it and all sorts of shit inserted in there. But it was not as heavy on that as I expected. So I don't know. I don't know if this movie's going to truly shock you in 2019, but considering when it was made, and it is brilliantly acted. And Pugs, what say you? What do you rate it?
Before I rate it, I also want to mention I'm shocked at how often they use the hard F. The homosexuals are treated very well besides the murder thing in this movie. Always be careful when asking for a lawyer because that I didn't know could happen. So enjoy that. Overall, 5 out of 5. I fucking thought it was great, and I need to revisit it and find out if it's going to stay 5 out of 5. It might go down to a 4.5, but as of right now, 5 out of 5.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I'm a 4.5, but I totally get a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'm at a 4.5 too. I don't think it's quite a masterpiece, but I do think it's certainly a great film. Like I said, I don't know how some of you will react to it if you're just seeing it for the first time, but if you're a fan of anybody involved, Pacino, Friedkin, you should see it. It's definitely worth checking out and a very landmark film. So, yes. So, before our break, Todd, should we cover our wrestling movie that's out there?
Plugs, earmuffs.
We'll share it to you guys. All right.
Yes.
Let me know when to come back on. Hail Satan.
Sweet.
All right. We'll shoot you a text or message. Okay.
All right. So Peanut Butter Falcon, which is it's more than just a wrestling movie, but it is in theaters right now. One of those films you might overlook, and this is from the directing team of Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz. And this movie, The Peanut Butter Falcon, is an adventure story set in the world of a modern Mark Twain that begins when Zach, a young man with Down syndrome, runs away from the nursing home where he lives to chase his dream of becoming a professional wrestler by attending the wrestling school of the Saltwater Redneck. Through circumstances beyond their control, Tyler, a small-time outlaw on the run, becomes Zach's unlikely coach and ally. Together, they win through deltas, elude capture, drink whiskey, find God, catch fish, and convince Eleanor, a kind nursing home employee with a story of her own, to join them on their journey. Okay, so this is definitely a pretty good synopsis there. This is definitely what I would kind of consider kind of an adventure film, feel-good adventure film. It's
road movie.
Road movie for sure. Not the road so much, more the water. But yeah. So I was really excited to see this. It feels like, again, I'm not a Transformers guy by any means, but it was pretty obvious early on that Shia LaBeouf has a lot of talent. I think this is probably arguably the best role I've seen him in. He has had some Charlie Countryman was really good, but I really, really liked him in this. I could see it maybe being a quote-unquote comeback flick. I also like, and I'm about 90% sure, and if I'm not, then that's actually more praise, that they used a guy with that actually had Down syndrome. I thought that was really cool.
I know.
Dakota Johnson, too.
I know you're so bummed. I know you're bummed you got beat out for the part.
Fuck you, Todd. God damn it. Yeah, you get in trouble now. You kind of have to. Like, you can't have, like, if it's a trans character, they have to actually be trans.
I don't know why you would think they wouldn't. Just they're not. They still have the same.
Cool.
I'm not even going to get into that whole thing with you.
It's a cool thing. I'm just saying. A lot of times they would go for a name star, and I thought it was cool. They went for an unknown. That's not the typical Hollywood move. Normally you would have, I don't know. I can't think of somebody off the top of my head, but
Eric Stoltz in makeup.
There you go. Eric Stoltz can play a young. Actually, I want to see that now, Todd. You kind of ruined this because now I'm not going to see the Eric Stoltz Down syndrome wrestler movie, and I'm very sad. Maybe
just watch The Mask, and that's close enough.
Maybe a young John Cusack, perhaps. He could have possibly pulled it off. But no, this is funny. This is touching. While not being, I don't want to give anything away, but not being like a depressing film, which I thought this actually could have been. I wasn't too sure going in. I knew this film had humor, but I thought it might lean more in the drama department. This is just a really, really nice, sweet adventure film. And I have to ask you this. I think the movie...
Dan,
the description
I know it's going to hurt you. This is what you call a family film.
It is. Well, you had a couple little things.
No, it is, Dan.
Maybe.
This is what you call a family
but maybe
film.
not young kids.
Dan,
but
I know it hurts you
punch,
inside.
Todd.
This is what you call a family film.
Yeah, but it's not Shrek, Todd.
I didn't say it was a cartoon. I said it was a family film.
Yeah.
They fucking shoot the dog in
people
Old
with
Yeller, so calm down.
Yeah. Well, back
sorry.
in the day.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, there's somebody right now, Todd. Fuck! Well, thanks for ruining it, you son of a bitch. And they just click the off. They'll never listen again. Yeah. Yeah. There's
And that dog deserved it. Is that better? Marley dies too.
Maybe in the director's cut, that dog was like selling coke to the local like children. You know, maybe that dog was murdering hookers. You don't know. You don't know. Todd said he died. Yeah. He ruined that, but you don't know why. Like I said, maybe his past caught up to him. Some pimp hunted him down, tired of him killing off the girls. You don't know. You may not have ruined the whole thing, so go see it anyways. But anyways, Todd, Peanut Butter Falcon, what say you?
Meaning you kind of threw me in a loop there with that segue.
Well, what? Well, because you're thinking of Old Yeller killing whores? Come on, Todd. Be professional.
No,
Peanut Butter Falcon.
You're just saying the name of the movie. What are you asking me?
What did you think of Peanut Butter Falcon? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I thought I already said this.
I
enjoyed it. Well, you threw it to me, but you didn't really give me any context, so I didn't know what you were asking me.
Yeah. From a wrestling fan's perspective, especially, what did you think?
I know there's some stuff it's we can't say because it is a spoiler, even if Dan might disagree on some spoilerness.
There are some things that will make you smile as wrestling fans. I wasn't sure that this was truly going to be a wrestling movie. I thought maybe, all right, that's the excuse to get them on the road together, and this really wasn't going to be a wrestling movie. But it is, among other things. But it is.
It is. And I'll say the same thing I told. There is one thing in here that will piss off workers and people who know enough about wrestling.
Yeah. I saw your comment on that, and I felt it could have been a couple things, actually.
There's one. I will just say this. The lockup.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't get why that's
an
issue.
Not a spoiler. You could throw that one out there.
No, it is. And I don't want you to keep talking because you might get... That's all.
Yeah, there's a couple little things I suppose could, but there was one thing that was kind of more fantasy, but yeah, I actually popped for that bit. It's funny, when I was watching this movie, one thought that was going through my head the whole time, when does this take place? Because, it's in the trailer, so this isn't a spoiler. He's watching a VHS tape of wrestling, which kind of gets him into it. So I was a little curious, Todd. Would you say this takes place in the present?
Yes, and I'll explain to you why, knowing a thing or two about nursing homes. People donate stuff to nursing homes. That's where they get most of their stuff. So them having a VCR makes sense, and them having an old wrestling tape that he watches all the time makes sense also. Just because it's not... Because there's still cell phones and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to remember if they showed a cell phone. I know her keys were kind of automatic.
The vehicle, yeah. Well, either way, it seems to be filmed with more of a timeless feel to it, but it would work today because of the reason I stated. So, I mean, if you're going to get stuck up on that, I mean, I just explained the way out of it.
Yeah. I mean, plus there's still, areas modern day that could sort of fit it, but yeah, I laughed my ass off. It particularly the whole the religious character that they run into. I thought that was really funny. There's so much shit that I want to talk about, but I am being good. No spoilers. But yeah, I think this is kind of one of those movies I feel is like a safe bet for just about anybody. There's something there. You've got romance, you've got adventure, comedy. There's just so much going on, and I don't know if anybody's really going to see this, which is kind of sad, but you should. You should. This is probably one of the better non-horror films that we've covered in a while. God damn, I do want to talk about a couple things, and I don't think they're spoilers.
I know, but
God damn it, Todd.
Yeah, they are. Maybe we'll do it at the tail end of. No, it is. I know what you want to say. Here's what we'll do. We're going to rate it. We'll talk about it in the break, and then I'll make a call if it is what I think it is. Okay. So on that note, I'm going to rate it a 4.5. I really, really liked it.
Cool. I'm actually going a 5 on this one. I think it's an excellent movie and a safe bet for probably a big group.
I'm not even going to make fun of you and your easy 5s because I definitely deserves it.
Well, Todd, it's not my problem that you hate the handicap. Are you just saying he can't have a 5 because he's not? Well, there you go. So, yeah.
All right.
5
Since
stars.
we're keeping it on this, since Dan has a special request for our song, we have a very special song break. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Sweet.
Tell you how to stay on track. You gotta train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins too. These are all the things that the maniacs do. Positive thoughts and positive deeds. These are the things that make you succeed. Always be good to your family and friends. They're the only ones that'll be there in the end. I wanna be a hulkamaniac. Have fun with my family and friends. I wanna be a hulkamaniac. Have fun with my family and friends. When you're looking for something cool to do, just pick good friends to be with you. You better watch out where you are at. You may be judged where you hang your hat. Can you feel the music? Can you feel the beat? You don't need drugs to move your feet. When the dealer tries to push on you, just tell him what you're gonna do. I wanna be a hulkamaniac. Have fun with my family and friends. I wanna be a hulkamaniac. Have fun with my family and friends.
And that was a special request from Nad Shine.
From what?
Nad. See, that's your name backwards. Nad. So I was doing the
You're
the
giving
EVAD,
me a Dave
like
Sullivan gimmick?
That was
Do I have to
theme
fuck
song.
a rabbit now?
That was the Klan recruitment song.
Go ahead, Dan.
Pugs is black. He can make these jokes. There we go. You made it to the break. Fucking A.
Pugs is slipping.
There you go. Yeah.
To be fair, the last show he was on, he dropped the N-bomb in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Pugs, you have got... I feel like we need to review this fucking again, at least for you, so we can... Yeah. There weren't a lot of jokes.
No?
Yeah.
No
I
jokes?
should have played Down with the Sickness. That's what I requested.
Oh, wow.
But yes, no. Todd, just so everybody knows, like during that song, Todd was like chewing me out, and he overruled me and did say what I wanted to talk about was a spoiler.
It definitely was. Once you see the movie, you'll understand why.
Yeah, kind of. I could have done it.
But Dan thinks nothing is a spoiler. He's like, Iron Man died? How's that a spoiler?
Todd already
That's the
gave
shit
away
Dan
that
does.
Old Yeller died, so he just fucked that up for everybody.
Okay, Dan, that's how long you have to spoiler. Because
60 fucking years.
Yeah, exactly. Because Ozzy asked me, do you consider someone saying there was a twist and a spoiler? And my response was, I don't know, it depends. I was like, if Dan did it, I'd say yeah. And then like the next day or later on that night, he basically did that with, man, the finish of Raw was done. I was like, you son of a bitch.
I just said I didn't like it.
Is a spoiler.
No, you.
Because then unconsciously you're looking for the twist, or you're waiting for the twist, and that's not how you're supposed to take it.
But by that,
now,
I know, and then
it takes twists and turns. Then okay, well maybe you're not looking for a twist like an M. Night Shyamalan moment, but once that happens,
right,
like Benoit coming
yeah, because
back.
if you would have went into Sixth Sense, like, oh man, that twist, then you're going to be looking for it.
You could pick
kind of like you
that
do
twist,
going into every M. Night Shyamalan movie now.
Did you guys
Wait
hear?
for the
Who was it? Ah, fuck. I forgot who saw it, but someone's wife. It works in clothing movies, and when they saw the Sixth Sense, before it ended, she turned to him like, spoilers. He's wearing the same clothes. He's probably dead. And then he turns to her. You motherfucker.
That's funny.
It might have been Dan Landis' wife that turned to him and said that. It was some big director.
Yeah, my dad spoiled the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes for people. He came out. There's a massive fucking line. I want to say that came out around the holidays.
Oh my God! Oh, I almost killed someone for doing that once. I wish I had a wrench.
It's a huge line, and on the way out, he's like, so the Apes won. I mean, he was going over the whole thing, and we're walking past. I see this one guy like, fuck. I mean, I could see him just. He didn't actually say the word, but he just like hit his fist on his leg, like fuck. Because my dad's a loud dude. Yeah, so he ruined that for probably a bunch of people in line.
That's how you get stabbed. Have you not seen The Simpsons where they do the flashback at Homer's leaving Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, so he was the father. Rah, 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 rah.
I think it'd be funny to walk out of one and just like lie.
No,
I don't know.
See, Dan
fake
gets
spoils.
off on that. See, we've had this discussion before with you, Dan, too. You'll still get your ass kicked just as bad.
And this time you deserve
like,
it.
I can't believe the Emperor was molesting Vader. That explains everything.
But see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how outrageous you get, because it's still, because they haven't seen it. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Like,
did you?
Ed was horrified when The Force Awakens came out. He hadn't seen the movie, but he was going to tell me that someone died. Well, I think it's okay to spoil The Force Awakens, right? Is that cool?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, he was going to text me and tell me that Han Solo dies. Just joking. And, like, he opted not to do it because he's just like, well, fuck, if that actually happens, I'm going to make a new enemy. You fucking right. You are so lucky you did not fucking do that, dude. I would have been fucking pissed.
Pugs. Spoiler alert, Princess Leia died, too.
IRL, R.I.P.
Well, technically, no, she hasn't yet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher died.
That was a Carrie Fisher joke, Todd. God damn it. Couldn't you tell that was a dark humor? God damn it, Todd. Killing my joke. Now I feel sad because I'm looking at my picture with her hugging me. And, yeah, she's not happy. I'm just looking. Yeah. She's a nice lady. Yeah, she had her dog with her. Actually, that entire...
Her dog is hot, not her dog is hot.
Her what? You broke up. Maybe I didn't hear that right.
I think her daughter is hot, not her dog.
Oh. Well, dog's probably a good-looking dog, too. But, yeah.
Hey, I don't know if you guys... I'm going to ask
her,
you.
She can watch now. That'd be weird.
Okay, so Stan made it awkward. I don't know if either of you guys have heard about this. I probably should have brought it in the top of the show. But I was tipped off to this flick by Michael Kruger. And that is, have you heard about the German flick called The Golden Glove?
I've heard that name thrown out.
Yeah, but other than that, no.
What?
I think I've heard the name.
It's about a serial killer. It's about a German serial killer in the 70s. And Frederick Paul Fritz Honka, he was a German serial killer between 1970 and 1975. He killed at least 4 prostitutes from the Hamburg red light district, keeping the bodies in his flat. That's Fritz Honka. Okay, that's all I know about it so far. But there's a movie, a new one, and I think we have to review it. It's in German, but
it's Kraut Todd.
Yeah,
of course we have to review it. Hey, just to follow up on something I said before, Pugs, would it be awkward if you got the chance to bang her daughter, and then you said, can you dress up as Princess Leia for me? It's a fantasy.
For a goddamn fact, I would ask that question, like, without any hesitation. Can you use the actual fucking costume? No, you have it. Just call me Jabba the Hutt. Take you with the cane.
Some Jabba role play. You know there's some dudes out there that have done that.
Guilty.
Is that legit or is that a joke?
Half and
Dan
half.
just wants to be Salacious Crumb. Oh my God! Now
I can't do the Jabba voice.
No, see, he didn't even catch the Salacious Crumb comment. But now all I want to do is make a picture of Salacious Crumb with the hat on.
Yes.
Got to end this show by watching the Star Wars porno again. One of them.
We have to. We need to do our parody show too eventually.
Have you guys reviewed Fez yet? I don't remember seeing that in the lineup.
Reviewed what?
Charlie says.
Yes. Yeah, we did that.
Yes,
a while back.
we did a while back.
I don't remember.
You weren't on that. Yeah, you weren't on that.
I know, but I listen to it every now and then.
It was when you were MIA. It was in your busy season, I believe. But I'll tell you this: I didn't even remember reviewing it. So.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck it. I'll leave it alone.
Dan had to prove me wrong that we actually did it.
No, I haven't seen it, but I was wondering if it's worth my time or not.
Okay. Do you care about?
I thought it was average. I think Dan liked it.
Fuck that. I'm good.
Well, there's titties in it, so yeah. Hashtag Manson titties. Before we get to our next movie, this was a legit question posed on the forum. If you could, and you might go to hell for answering it, but whatever. If you could fuck one female serial, what?
One retarded person?
No. Yeah, that's.
Do ex-girlfriends count? Because I've been guilty.
Well, you did then. So that's that is, how would that count? You already did. But no. Well, the specific question was which Manson chick would you fuck, and then they opened it up to other female serial killers because there aren't that many.
They're all fairly gross, but if I have to choose one, can I choose a victim?
Gross back then.
Can I choose Sharon Tate?
No, Sharon. Only after the kill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pick the baby.
You have several penetration options there.
I'll just take the baby and live.
You wouldn't bang Eileen Wuornos?
No.
Gross.
No. That's a solid no.
What about Charlize Theron dressed as Eileen Wuornos?
Still gross.
I like it. I'm trying to remember that name. Shit. What's her name?
Carla.
She's not really a killed person. Does the body count, or is just a murderer okay?
The murderer.
I'll take a murderer.
Are you talking the Ken and Barbie killer, Karla Homolka?
No. But Casey Anthony's hot too.
That's what I knew we were going there.
But
Make sure you wear
a
rubbers.
Hey,
pugs, please.
Hey, for the single man, you don't have to worry about pulling out.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Oh, dark.
Jody something. Jody.
Oh yeah. What is her name?
Fucking name. I just wrote Jody Killer. What the fuck? Shit. She killed her stupid live-in boyfriend. Like across town.
Yeah.
Jody Arias. She's hot.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Wasn't it because, like, he was making her do weird sex stuff, at least according to her?
That's what she says.
Yeah, according to her. I've seen all of her nudes. That wasn't that weird. She's
got... Where'd you see nudes on her?
Just
Internet.
Google her name with the word nude after it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she had nudes up there. Well, now I know what I'm doing after the show.
There you go. I'm looking at her naked right now. Okay, I'll just make it easier for Dan. So he doesn't have to look. Do you want a picture of the guy? Oh, I don't know about if you want that one.
Hey, go for it.
Oh. Well, no, it's
Are we getting my live reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess, let's do that. I'm trying to find the clearest one. That one looks like it's been a little photo enhanced. Calm down.
Well, I need to know. Am I getting like the full so I can make a assessment here?
You're getting what you get.
Jodi Arias for
Well,
sure.
goddamn it.
She's fucking hot.
I know I'm taking
And
too long.
Casey-
Sorry, Dan.
I'm filling up the
Hey,
airtime.
do they do conjugal visits? You can make it happen, Hugs. Just be like one of these crazy people that like pen pal in prison.
I ain't got that kind of time.
Dan's already got. I was gonna say, Dan, that's something you need to get on. How many?
You can do it, man. I think you can do it.
All right, here we go. You ready, Dan?
Yes.
Dan's gonna be in love.
Here we go. My live reaction. Jodi Arias. All
Oh,
right.
I heard the dig.
Ooh. Blurry, but nice.
You saw the ginger.
Yeah. Carpets match the drapes.
You got those big ass
There's
indigenous
not, it's
nipples.
not so blurry though, goddammit, Todd. I feel like I'm like dropped my glasses if I wore them.
Don't be greedy.
Here, I'm just gonna
Well,
do
nice.
this since Dan can't Google himself.
I Google
There.
myself
Click the
every
link
day,
and
Todd.
find the one you like best. You get to see the corpses that way.
Oh wow, butt sex. Wow, she's got like some XXX shit on here. Damn. Like the first one that comes up is like just her getting it right up the butt. Damn.
I love that
You're
fucking.
doing all her though.
Yeah, that's not a real one, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah, that's blonde with big tits gets fucked. That's not Jodi Arias, Todd. God damn it. None of these little
Well, I
ones
didn't
are.
say to look at that one.
He goes off on a tangent.
None of these are her, damn it.
So if
Seymour.
I have to pick Manson girl, I'll probably go Leslie.
Okay, good choice. Squeaky
Is
seems
it-
like she'd be fun though.
He's too skinny for me.
Yeah, she just seems like she'd be fun though. You know, if she's doing the freaky shit.
They all are,
Well,
Dan.
there you go.
I think they all. I was gonna say that. I think they all were, Dan.
That's Charlie kept him around. He knew what he was doing.
Can you imagine being the guard when like Charlie Manson's getting his conjugal? I know he got married in jail. I don't know if he. Can you imagine like looking the other way and Charles Manson's in there fucking?
I'm
What would that
staring. What is he
sound like?
Right.
Have you seen his interviews? It's gonna be noisy. Very, very talkative.
Yeah.
You think he made that same like tongue face before he went down on her?
That was
like
his
when he
maneuver.
looked up at her?
Oh, he better.
That's what he used when he moved. That was his
Two
go-to
fingers
move.
on the mouth.
If he didn't, that's a horrible, horrible fail.
Yeah. Does he like carve a swastika into her pubes?
I think she comes shaved with it already.
Helter skelter pussy. Well, anyways, we've gone way off the rails. Let's get back
Hold on.
to the
Yeah,
show.
you know the Act, right?
Oh.
I just saw this news pop up right now. Have you seen the Act? I don't remember. The Act on Hulu?
The what?
The Act on Hulu?
No.
I don't
You haven't
know
seen-
that. No.
Fuck. Okay, well, I can't talk about it, but actually, my band has a song. We just demoed it yesterday. Came out pretty good. It's about that case, so you guys should check it out. But homegirl got engaged
Okay. It's
in jail, and now they just called it off. That timing is awesome.
Oh,
Is it a serial killer thing? What exactly is it? I'm not familiar.
Have you seen the HBO documentary called Mommy, Dead, and Dearest?
No.
No, I haven't. Shit, I got some
Well,
other
it's a-
shit to watch now.
It's the Munchausen by proxy case where I'll just spoil this right now because it's an old case. The mother So the daughter ends up having the mother killed. It's fascinating. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah,
I highly
send
recommend it.
the names of both so I can put it down. And then
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to check that out too. All right.
I'm in.
We'll get into another movie. Yeah, I want to see both. All right. So, brand new film from director Richard Bates Jr., who I'm a huge, huge fan of. Excision, Suburban Gothic, Trash Fire. I love this guy's work, and this is his new film. After being dumped by both her boss and her boyfriend, Olive flees the city for the weekend and rents an ornate country house from an old-fashioned widower named Harvey. She's hoping for a few days of peace. What she gets is a weekend of sheer terror as Olive awakens Harvey's darkest urges and is plunged into a blood-soaked fight for her life. All right. So, again, big fan of this director since Excision, which I think is one of his masterpieces. I really like Trash Fire, too.
I never got to see Trash Fire. But I fucking love Excision.
Yes. Yeah, Excision is, oh man, that ending. Holy shit. But, yeah, actually probably the best acting I've ever seen out of, oh shit, I think I did hear about that bottom one looking at that image. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Tracy Lord's best acting she's ever done in Excision. So, Tone Deaf, what?
Without a
there's a lot of films missing from that filmography. I guess we can say they are criminally underseen, but there you go. Got to get a drum thing.
I'm very proud of you, man.
Yeah, that was very clever, if I do say so myself. But anyways, yes. Well, I guess in Europe, I guess those guys can be perverts, like allowed there. But yeah, no. So, Tone Deaf. I was sold once I saw the director, and then the fact that it's Robert Patrick.
I know.
Killing millennials.
It was like pulling teeth to get Dan to agree to that one.
I'm 33. You're the old guy, Todd. You're closer to Robert Patrick's age than I am.
What does that have to do with what I said, Gramps?
I thought you were implying that Robert Patrick is me.
Well, yes, but I
yeah.
That's all right. Dan doesn't pay attention. I forget.
Yeah, I mean, if I I could see it. If I got dementia, I would never kill anybody. But if I had dementia, maybe that would kind of go that way.
Also, very clever line. The dementia one. Without spoiling it, I was like, yeah, that would get me. Would help this one.
But yeah, no, yeah. Well, I've got a lot to say about this one. But Pugs, what did you think of Tone Deaf?
Tone Deaf. I had no idea what it was about when I saw it on the list. I was just like, all right, movie. And then the names looked familiar. I didn't put the connection to Excision together until you just said it, and it makes total sense because that hot girl, Annalyn McCord, whatever.
Yeah.
She's one of the only girls I find super hot with curly hair. She knows whatever she does is fucking hot.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was a pleasant surprise seeing her. And then so I didn't know the tone of the movie going in. Another pleasant surprise. This just hit me all in the right places. I was rooting for both sides actually, because the hot chick from Silicon Valley, he was awesome, and then T-1000 is amazing. So, yeah, goddamn good time. I liked it a lot. Todd, what did you think?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I really enjoyed this one. I had to push it on him. Although I know who Dan was rooting for the whole time.
Fuck yeah. You're telling me you didn't want him to kill everyone from the very beginning?
I will say, not only this, we're gonna have a double shocker for Dan. This also features like one of the few black women I'd bang.
Ooh, there you go, Todd.
Well, there's only one in here, so you can figure it out.
But
yeah,
well, yeah.
But
in the mud.
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with
it's only like halfway.
half again?
I will not make a cookie reference because then we'll get hate mail.
Pugs is black. It's okay.
I'm saying.
Todd's black too.
But if he identifies as a Negro,
there you go.
So that makes
Negro.
That
if
makes
anybody
it
calls you out, just announce that you're a gay man.
you caught that, didn't you? Dan's like, I don't get what's going on now.
Yeah.
Not really.
Dan, honestly though, if someone ever has a problem with me saying something, I'll just identify as whatever I just said. If some fucking homo giving me shit, and like, look, dude, as a gay man, I said I have a right to say this. You gonna make me prove it? I don't give a shit.
Right?
Unzip.
But yeah, I did have a lot. I know Dan mentioned that he like all the youngsters were unlikable. I didn't hate the kids in the movie.
I did.
I know.
They all need
well,
to die.
You might have had a problem with the cowboy. I actually really liked him once we went back to his hotel. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
With no spoilers.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not spoiling anything, but poor thing.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's your
Yeah.
Goddamn good time.
I love this guy's work. Man. Todd Suburban Gothic yet. That's the one that
it's Suburban Gothic and Trash Fire. I haven't seen that. No. I understand Scooby-Doo-ish.
I just got Suburban Gothic like
you ordered
last
the
week.
Blu-ray from
Dan
Canada?
showed, yeah, it's right as soon as you did. I was surprised how quick it came. So yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Trash Fire sadly is DVD only, but you can get it in HD off Vudu. But yeah, no, definitely. If you like what you've seen, check those out. Yeah. Oh man, I love the concept for this one so much. I was sold, and that's not a criticism that I wanted them to kill everybody. In a weird way, this is kind of like a who do you root for kind of deal. I even liked the breaking of the fourth wall in this. I thought it worked with him, telling people they should drink bleach. And the second funniest part in this movie, and this is just a minor thing, so this is not a spoiler, but when he was having his visions, and then it was the two dudes, that reaction was hilarious. But yeah, no. God, Todd, I was disappointed you didn't get the badge song from this for our break song.
Oh.
I like that one line was fucking awesome. Was it cold lesbian Klondike? Whatever that was.
Oh yeah.
That's a good line.
Oh.
But that, in case you don't know, that is an answer song to the My Dick song.
Yes, it is, and it needs. Yeah, we should play them both. We can still do that next week.
Yeah.
Is there a tranny version?
My favorite. What?
Is there a tranny version?
What, Bugs?
Is there a tranny
I don't
version
know,
of
but
My
we
Dick?
we need to make that happen.
Yeah. Is there a transsexual
I
rapper?
know who we can get.
There has to be.
Well, that's more of a question for Todd.
The thing with rap is it's so misogynistic. You don't even really. I can't even name a gay rapper. Besides Will
yeah, you
Smith,
can.
Allegedly. What?
Yeah, you can, Todd. Think about it. We know a gay rapper.
Yeah, but I don't count SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we do know one.
We were, to be exact, what he's saying is we were banned by this specific rapper, but not for his music.
We just don't get it.
We just don't get it.
Blocked. Not banned, but blocked, yeah.
Whatever. I still hear his shitty
still.
music on Instagram.
It's like literally. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's
Dan,
kind of like
don't waste
the
your breath.
excitement you get going to Netherland, and then it's like walking out. Like, all these movies that sound cool on paper, but goddamn, when you watch them, whew, yeah, definite non-flashbacks. But anyways, I could make some Jackson jokes, but then we will never get to this review. Yeah, this is a great premise. Definitely more of a comedy. The only thing I could see some people bitching about on this, which didn't bother me, because I think it was an accurate portrayal of, and I mean, I'm technically a millennial too, but yeah, we're pretty horrible, really. We're a pretty shit group.
What is the age range for millennials? Am I in that shit
38?
too?
38? Yeah, I think it goes up to 38?
Fuck me. I'm a fag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If I identify as a boomer, can I just...
Yes. Okay.
I am Generation X, so that's easy. I'm not a fucking boomer. Although I did laugh my ass off with fucking baby boomers. Which, you know what? It's about time the millennials get to say that shit too. So I thought that was fucking hilarious.
That was funny.
Here's my thing. I'm going to say it's less millennials and what do you call it? People born at 95 or 94 or 95, I think it is.
There's that new, what is the newest one?
XY?
I don't remember. It's like Zennials,
something like
the Bobbers. I don't know, some stupid shit.
If you were born after 95, I think that's a fair one. You were probably a piece of shit. I'm not saying all of you. I'm sure there's somebody that's decent enough, but if you were born after 95, you're probably
Generation Z is Generation Z.
Really? I thought it was called something. Well, whatever. If you're born after 95, you're a piece of shit. If you know it.
Generation Y is the millennial.
Okay.
Okay, I prefer to be Generation Y because I think millennials should be the people born after 2000. But what do I know?
There you go. If you were born after 95, roughly, that's the era where you pretty much always had devices in front of you at all times. And
here you go.
Yeah.
MTV Generation. Wait, no, that's Generation X. Generation Y, aka millennials. People born from 1980 to 1994.
Fuck me. Okay.
If you were born after that, you're definitely a piece of shit. If you were born during that, it's 50-50 that you're a piece of shit.
You know why Dan's trying to put it off the millennials? Because he's a millennial too.
Yep.
I said I was. I was born in that range. So,
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking millennials.
I am. I know, but I'm like in the top percent of that. I am easy the millennial.
I I've been an old man since I was a child. Even when I was like in middle school and kids were being stupid, I was like, these fucking kids. Like, what is wrong with this?
Did you like throw like somebody shooting spitballs and you just smacked it out of their hand and told on them?
No one had the balls to spitball me too.
Now you're saying Pugs was a snitch? That's fucked up.
Yes, this is getting
That's what he implied.
I didn't say I didn't see shit.
There you go. There you I've got this image of Todd just like rolling around to Gangsta's Paradise, the Coolio song all the time. Like threatening the teacher.
Well,
I love that song. Get on it, Todd.
Okay.
You can go ahead and say what's wrong with it because I've heard it before, but that song is great.
It's a good soundtrack song, but like I prefer what's the one from It Takes a Thief. On It Takes a Thief is probably my favorite Coolio song. Can of Corn's good. And there is an all LV version of Gangsta's Paradise that I really, really like. So
there you go.
Sorry.
So I was accurate then. That was Todd's school experience. And you masturbated to Michelle Pfeiffer quite often.
Gross.
Yeah,
that movie sucks balls, and I was never one like all about it.
I love that movie.
Yeah. It's no Stand and Deliver. I will tell you that right now.
Stand and Deliver is awesome. My aunt had Mr. Escalante as a teacher.
Like legit?
Legit, yeah.
Oh,
okay, cool.
That is cool. Well, Tone Deaf, let's rate it. I think we've already been on it thick enough. What say you, Pug?
I'm going to give it a 4 with a must-watch. It might go up to a 4.5 later because it just kept me laughing. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go 4.5 now. Just talking it out. It deserves it. 4.5.
Damn.
The T-1000 Hot Girl from Silicon Valley. Fuck yeah.
Sweet. I am a 4. It's not my favorite, actually, of the director's films, but I did love it. You should definitely check it out. Whatever. 4. That's a high recommendation. Todd, what say you?
I am actually a 4 also. I think it's well worth checking out, and it's on VOD right now. It'll be coming soon on digital. Well, it's already on digital too. So if you need a physical copy, it's coming in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Highly recommended. All right. So, moving on. And I did want to say my favorite comedy, arguably, Hamlet 2 parodies all those teacher flicks. So if you guys haven't seen Hamlet 2, you should check it out. I love that movie. All right. So, getting to our last film, which was interesting. Now, I know, Pugs, I know you've seen it, but Todd and I also rewatched the original Jacob's Ladder. We're going to be covering the new one, which...
Jamal's Ladder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Pugs is black. Yes.
There we go.
From director David Rosenthal. I was very concerned going into this. I'm not an anti-remake guy, but this was one of those ones. That's fucked up. But I was concerned because Jacob's Ladder is one of those movies. There's not a lot wrong with it. It's not something that screamed we need a new Jacob's Ladder. But yeah, and we'll compare them a little bit. But this one, after returning home from war, a veteran discovers that his brother, thought to be killed in action, is actually alive. This shocking revelation causes his life to spiral out of control as he desperately searches for the truth. All right, so I am happy to report that this is not by any means a shot-by-shot remake of the original. This does have a different story. So it's not a Psycho where you're essentially watching the same movie with Anne Heche's butthole. I can't tell you if Anne Heche shows her butthole in this because that would be a spoiler, and Todd will yell at me. But yeah. Yeah, so you may or may not see Anne Heche's butthole in Jacob's Ladder. But since it's over 20 years, if you freeze frame it, you will absolutely see Anne Heche's butthole in Gus Van Sant's Psycho. There you go.
He tells anyone who will listen anytime he can.
You know, Kevin Smith had that segment on his Babylon show for the longest time.
Yes.
There's a theme song. Yeah. And he should. Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Oh, now we have to play Anne Heche's butthole. That's got to happen. I will say it's like you barely see it. You also see Sherilyn Fenn's butthole in Two Moon Junction. That's a little more clear. Richard Tyson.
It is rare though to get like butthole in a mainstream movie. So, yeah, bravo.
It's a challenge to even film that shit.
Yeah.
Usually an accident every time. Believe it or not, there was a Mr. Skin article on butthole shots.
Accidental butthole?
Movie. Accidental butthole. I don't know if that was his type, but basically, yeah. Yeah, it's out there.
If it wasn't, it damn near should have been.
Yeah,
isn't that
like I said,
porn category
Two Moon Junction, Gus Van Sant, Psycho. There's some butthole in mainstream movies. But yeah, it is rare. Anyways, what did you buttholes think about the new Jacob's Ladder?
I'll go
I'm
first.
offended. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So the first Jacob's Ladder, the original one, I should say. I don't really I like it. I think it's great, but like it's not one of my holy grail.
Go to.
Touch. Yeah, or don't change anything about this movie. I don't really have too many of those, or any at all, because even if a remake sucks, then I have the original one to watch anyway, and it just makes that one that much better. So it was theirs to lose. I went open to see if I like it, and the color washing I felt was unnecessary, but what are we gonna do? They updated it with with a more recent war. I thought that was cool. The things they changed, interesting enough. As a whole, though, it's just okay. I expected way worse, so kudos to them for this. But yeah, just overall, just okay. What about you, Todd?
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I expected it to just be a steaming pile of shit, which a lot of people who've seen it are saying. I don't think it's that bad. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's just kind of there. I mean, I don't know who I'd recommend it to. It's one of those. I'm not even sure. I'll be surprised if any of us stands last if he loved it.
Well, I will say this for this one, it's better than I expected. Now again, well, the acting I thought was very good. Michael Ealy, who plays Jacob in this one, I thought did a fine job. He was in one of the better short-lived series I've seen in recent years, Almost Human with Carl Urban. So I am actually a fan of his. And it changes up enough. So I was really glad this wasn't just, and again, if you've seen the original Jacob's Ladder, it would be very lame to think that this is the same exact story. I think the original Jacob's Ladder is a fantastic movie that is criminally underseen. Like nobody saw it when it came out, and it's developed, a solid reputation over the years. It's a heavy movie, definitely. Yeah, not one you necessarily are going to sit down and watch like every Halloween. But I actually think if you can separate it, there's similarities in the visions, the car scene, and everything. But again, very different story, different, subplot and everything here. So yes, I did appreciate that. It's really not bad at all. It's a one-time watch for me. It doesn't really have anything that will make you go back to it, but I did care about the character, and I wasn't looking at my watch during this one or anything. If you like the other, this is a decent companion piece, but I really wish and think that you should go in divorcing the idea that this is, Jacob's Ladder. The original, again, much better. I think Adrian Lynn just nailed that one, from the actors to the look. I totally forget every time I watch it that Macaulay Culkin was in that thing. Yeah. Don't watch this if you haven't watched the original, though, because, if you're deciding, the original is definitely the better movie. But I kind of feel, I'll be honest, I do kind of feel like some of the hate for this is just because it exists. It's not bad at all. I thought it had a pretty good ending.
I can't say it's not bad. It's not very good. So you can, that's a coin toss, how you want, if you want to be negative or positive about it.
Mm-hmm. This one's kind of more of a mystery than anything. Like, I don't think it rewatching the original, and that this one I didn't feel had that. Like, the scenes where he's going through, like, the institution and whatnot, I thought that one had more horror elements to it, while this one is really just more of a mystery thriller, I guess. But I didn't hate it. I actually thought, in terms of production and everything, it was above average. I mean, I've got to give it a 3. Again, it just sucks that it's Jacob's Ladder. I think the expectations were huge for this, and it's a decent one-time watch. I didn't hate it. So there you go. What say you guys?
You want to go, Todd?
Go ahead, Bucks. No, go for it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Go for it.
We're just stepping. Okay. To me, it's average. I give it a 2.5. I mean, I can't really recommend it to anyone. I mean, it feels like a pointless redo. It's missing the flair that the first one has, in my opinion.
You know what else it's missing? And I just thought of this. Elizabeth Pena's titties. Rest in peace. That was very nice in the original. That's over 20 years, so I can titty spoil that.
I know, you're just a caricature.
Damn, sorry.
This one just had like hooker ass crack. That was it. Just saying.
Well, I'm only gonna give Jamal's Ladder a 2-star with a watch it if you want to. There's better things you can do with your time. Watch the original. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Jamal's Ladder, 2 stars.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Held my interest. Decent one-time watch. But yeah, not going to blow anybody's mind. All right. So, that's our last review for the evening. Do want to throw out fleshwoundfeatures.com. Check out the Flesh Wound Dan eBay. And Todd, I know you have some plug-in to do, not just butt plug-in.
We'll be back next week with the Vinegar Syndrome show. And I don't know why Dan's telling me to plug stuff. I'm kind of lost, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought we had some wrestling plug-in. All right, that's fine. Wait closer to the show.
NXT UK, AEW plug, I guess.
Yeah, you're not going to see that live, I guess, Pugs.
I'll see the UK one, because I guess that's like at 2 in the afternoon for me.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. Is it 2? I don't know, some fucking stupid British time. But AEW I can watch later.
What are you looking more forward to?
Honestly, I really don't give a shit about AEW. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I like it, and I like AEW enough, but I think everyone needs to get off their balls. Like, it's just an up-and-coming promotion. It's a big-ass indie show. Like, everyone who bitched about, like, the Saudi Arabia shows, the terrorist shows being, like, glorified house shows, this is pretty much the same thing until they prove otherwise. So.
Yeah.
And then fucking Moxley got hurt. Like, stupid bitch.
I don't think we'll get penis druids at the terrorist show, though. Maybe. I don't think so.
Sunny Kiss. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Someone who will not be going to the Saudi show.
If no one had to choose, I'd go NXT UK because I want to see the main event. Fucking big strong boy.
Tyler Bate, Walter,
Yeah, that should be good. Who's Tony Storm wrestling?
Kaylee Ray. That should be a good match. I've seen them work before.
I just want to see Tony Storm's butt the entire time. That's just lovely and everything.
There.
I'm in the phone. I don't even care. That's just nice. Oh, you guys see NXT tonight? You guys see it today?
I have not yet. No.
Oh, okay.
It's tonight.
They know how to book female wrestlers. That shit was short and sweet and awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, no.
Nice.
NXT UK has a damn fine women's division too. Overall, is tonight the one where they have the Keith Lee Dijakovic match? Because I've heard that is fantastic.
Dude, there is a spot in there. Oh my god, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, check it out.
All right, yeah, I've heard that match was something else. So there we go. We will be back next week with our Vinegar Syndrome show. We'll also, and I'm gonna have to check it again. So Midsummer, book our tickets. We'll hopefully have a director's cut review of Midsummer. Maybe not a full review. I mean, we did cover it, but we'll definitely mention that. To be determined, but we will be doing all the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. 9 Lives of a Wet Pussy, Let My Puppets Come, Hell Comes to Frogtown, and Decoder. That's a really good lineup.
It definitely is. I'm looking forward to next week. I'll probably start watching them tonight.
Absolutely. After you finish checking out Anne Heche's butthole, of course.
Well, yeah. And back then, it was her lesbian butthole.
It was. I
Minimal
know.
dick.
Yeah. I'm sure Ellen hit it with the strap-on. Come on. Probably does as much damage.
Yeah. Spikes at the end of it.
On that note, I think we're out till next time.
7 reboot with Ellen.